Hey everybody, it's Nick, and today I'm going to be doing a little tutorial on a local classic song, which is called Fish and Poi. I know a lot of you from Hawaii probably know this song, you grew up with this song, so it's a pretty basic song, but I'm going to teach you how to play the intro and some of the basic instrumental portions, and then also maybe how to strum the song. So here we go. So before we get started, right now I'm playing in Taropatch tuning, which is an open G. From top to bottom, it's spelled out D, G, D, G, B, D. So that makes an open G. So yeah, we're not in standard tuning. I'm gonna be playing in slack key. I know you can play this a lot on the ukulele. A lot of people do that. But for this, I'm just gonna be showing you how to do it in slack key. So it might be a little bit more easy to do some of the instrumental parts. I know some of you might not really be that interested in playing all the picking parts, so first I'll go over how to strum the basic song and just sing along with it. Yeah, I thought I might just mention too, I'm playing it in slack key, but when you watch them actually perform the real song, they're not playing it in slack key tuning as far as I know. They're so good at playing the guitar in standard that they can make it sound like slack key. So if you listen to the song, it's like, oh, it sounds, it sounds kind of like slack key, but it's really not. They're just really good at playing the guitar. So for those of you who are looking to strum the song, you can use any strum you want. You can just use a simple up, down, or a down, up, or really anything that's comfortable with you. I don't really have a certain technique for strumming. I just kind of just feel it out and strum. And now there's going to be a few basic chords that we're gonna have to learn. The first one is the easiest. It's an open G, so you have no hands on this part. You just strum it. That's your G. The second one is gonna be a C chord. And those of you who watched my basic tutorials on guitar chords, you know how to make the C in slack key. You're gonna be on the bottom string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 1st fret, 3rd string is open, and the 4th string, 2nd fret. So just like that. Should sound like that. If that C is too difficult for you, you can't make the fingering, then you can try another C, which is gonna be just barring the 5th fret. So you're gonna be pressing down on all of the strings on the 5th fret. It's gonna be a little bit higher, and it might not exactly match as well as this one, but you can try that substitution if you need it. And then the last chord we're gonna need is a D7, which is down here again. The 1st string is open, 2nd string, 1st fret, and 3rd string, 2nd fret. So just like that. And for the first verse of the song, you're just gonna be starting with the G. And then you're gonna go into the C. And then the D7, and then you're gonna start over G, C, D7, and it's gonna be kind of just that cycle, starting with G for a while, playing the G, then you're gonna go into the C, and then into the D7, and then you're gonna start over from the G again. And I'm not gonna sing you the whole song, but basically that's how the gist of the song goes. So like the first line would be like, been many places, I've tasted all the flavors, but there's one thing I can't understand, it's why I'm never satisfied. And so if you notice, if you look at my fingers, I'm just starting with the G, then I go to the C, and then the D7, then back to the G, then the C, D7. Now, if you want to add another chord in there just to give it a little bit more depth, you can do that. And there's this chord, to be honest, I'm not really even sure what the chord is, but it looks like this. And I'll go over it with you on where to add it in. It's really not necessary, and I don't usually play it in there. But it's kind of, I got this off of when I played it on the ukulele. I thought, well, I wonder if I can take what I learned from the ukulele and put it into slack key, and it kind of works out. So let's say you start out. play that over and over with those four, the G, this one you're adding in, the C, and the D7, it sounds almost like you're playing the chords to another song, which is called Surf. You might notice that if you play ukulele or you know that song, but it's basically adding in this one chord. On the one chord, how you play it, you're going to be all on the 2nd fret. You're going to be bottom string, so the 1st string, 2nd fret, 2nd string open, 3rd string open, and on the 4th string, you're going to be on the 2nd fret again. So it looks just like that. It should sound just like that. So you're starting with a G. And that, it's not really necessary, but it gives it a little bit of depth. So if you like the sound of it, go ahead and add it in. If you're not familiar with the song and you want to learn it, I would definitely recommend going on YouTube, which you're on right now, and listening to the song, kind of get the gist of the lyrics in your head, and you can have an easier time sounding it out if you're more familiar with it. So now if you want to learn how to play the intro and the instrumental part, it's pretty much the same actually. There's only one instrumental you really need to know, and you can add some variety to it later, but I'll show you the basics. We're just going to start on the 3rd string, and you're going to be pressing on a few different positions. So here's the 3rd string. You're going to go open. Just get used to that. So the only positions we're doing on the 3rd string are going to be open, the 2nd, the 4th, the 7th, back to the 4th, and then the 7th and the 9th. So it's going to go. Then open again. And you can actually mimic this on the 5th string if you want. It's going to be a deeper sound. But usually I don't play it on the 5th string because it might buzz a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of a buzz, but it still sounds good. So I usually stick to the 3rd string. So the first line of that intro is going to be just the basic. And hit a bass string. The second one is going to be, then come down to the 1st string, 12th fret, and just hit that. Or you can even do a slide, which I usually do. And then the third line is going to be, and then you're going to bar the 6th fret and do a slide to the 7th. And you're going to be doing that on the 2nd string. You're going to be plucking on the 2nd string. Just like that. So far, the first 3 lines are going to be, and then the 4th line is going to be, and then you're going to play the scale. And if you go back to my previous video where I teach you how to play the scale, how to play slack key, you can see the positions on the scale. But really roughly, the positions you're going to be using are going to be starting from the 9th fret, 3rd string, 9th fret, 1st string, 10th fret. The next one is going to be 3rd string, 7th fret, 1st string, 9th fret. The next one is going to be 3rd string, 5th fret, 1st string, 7th fret. And then you're just going to end 1st string, 5th fret here. So it's going to go. And you're just going to be alternating the picking. So. Or if you want, you can even do a double. So. Which I might do sometimes. So that's pretty much how you play fish and poi. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and thank you very much. I'll see you next time.